What's up, people? The Arsenal have destroyed the Blades 6-0 at Sheffield United at Bramall Lane. It was, of course, as the commentator said, a stroll at the lane. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Cup Chasers podcast for another match reaction of the Arsenal. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new, and we will get right into it. Near perfect day. I mean, started out once again, 3rd minute, captain getting the goal, setting the tone right out the rip. Mr. Martin Odegaard definitely had another man of the match performance for me. One of the best players on the pitch, orchestrated and organized and bamboozled and absolutely ran the game. For some odd reason, Sheffield United weren't bothering to get close. Decided to give Martin Odegaard a ton of space, and he ripped them to shreds repeatedly right out the gate. He had an opportunity to score, and we hit the bar before we scored in the 3rd minute. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. Sheffield are terrible. And yeah, that's true. They really are bad. But they didn't even show up to this one. Like right out the rip, decided that it was over for them and that they yes, it was awesome. It absolutely was awesome. And thank you, Lawrence Legends, for that comment there, for being bamboozled at how amazing I am. We certainly appreciate that. But I'm bamboozled at how amazing the Arsenal have been this last few games. 31 goals in 7 games, I believe it is now. Continuing to set goal scoring records. Sheffield, of course, setting that record for 3 games on the bounce with 5+ goals given up. At the same time as Arsenal becoming the only team in Premier League history to score back-to-back 3 games, running 5+ goals. And so, yeah, all thoughts of us not finishing our dinner and not being clinical gone out the window. And I'm very, very happy about that. Bukayo Saka, if he stays on the pitch, probably surpasses Odegaard for man of the match. Sad he didn't get his goal. Obviously, the own goal on the second one is all him, and he will not get credit for it. But the way we were tearing apart their left hand, our right-hand side and their left hand on the defense was phenomenal. And I understand that not all teams are going to leave that much space. And so it may not be the solution for every low block, but against Sheffield today, Saka gets the ball out wide and draws the second defender, draws their supposed to be their winger to help out, right? And then Odegaard draws in another midfielder, but they left the space, that center back left too much space too many times between him and his pressing left back and the second man going to help on Saka. So we just bopped it back to Odegaard, and then either Ben White was on the overlap around behind the 2 guys, or Saka immediately did the give and go. And we just nice little easy pass into space because there was 10 yards in between the defenders, and we ripped them to shreds and got in behind. I believe it was Austin Trusty, actually, former Arsenal man, got in behind him innumerable times in that first half to incredible effect. And I believe it was 4-0 before they knew what was happening. 17th minute, it's 3-0. Fans are leaving. Sheffield, yeah, in an absolutely bad way, and just couldn't handle that on the right-hand side. Now, I thought when Saka went off in the at halftime and we got to the second half, Gabriel Martinelli was more of the focus, and he was the one going down the left. I thought in the first half he didn't really attack his man as much, but in the second half, where we were playing more through him, I thought that he definitely did. And of course, we dropped off in the second half, as you will, up 5-0, and able to make lots of changes, able to use all 5 of the substitutes. Odegaard got the 90 because his family was in the stands. And I think Havertz gets the 90 because of how well he's playing recently. I, of course, have been a huge critic of Kai Havertz, but I think as the season's gone on, he himself has gotten more and more comfortable. You can see that he's more and more confident. And I think we've finally figured out that he just doesn't fit in the left 8. And so we play him up top, and he has good games. Last 2 games, he's absolutely been at the top of at least the standard here in his time at Arsenal. And so as much as I do not like him at all, fantastic finish today. Got the assist as well. And for those wondering about his output and if it's even going to be the same as Granit Xhaka's or get close, he's equaled it. I know at least on goals, that's 7, and he got another assist today. So I definitely think he's right there at that output. I know, of course, 65 mil balls. We want more from the German, but I think he is become quite comfortable in that forward role for us, and he's looking decent. Definitely contributing, adding his bit, and now starting to score and assist as well. So he's coming good at the right time. And you just gotta sometimes you just gotta hold your hand up and trust Arteta. As much as I've been a critic of his as well, I think he has the potential to get us over the line. I think he has the potential to move us on and make us even better. Will he do it this season is the biggest question in the biggest moments. But right now, as long as we bring this same kind of energy to Porto and to Brentford, I think we're going to go in that Man City game absolutely flying. We definitely have to focus on Brentford. We have to beat Brentford, and then we have to smash Porto. If we don't beat Porto, then 8 wins on the bounce means nothing. We'll lose at City, and the season will be derailed, and it's over. I know that's kind of a slippery slope, but that's where my head is. But as far as this game today, yeah, perfect day. Even got to see Thomas Partey come in and looked a little rusty, not going to lie. Looked a bit rusty for about 10 minutes there, but the 10 minutes after that to finish out the game looked a bit better, improved. The quality of his touches, was progressing the ball well. So I'm happy to see that. And hopefully he can stay fit. I just kind of discounted him completely from the squad because he's never fit. He's never available. It seems like he's been gone for forever this season. And as soon as we hear him coming back, then he's not back, and then he is back, and then he stubs his toe, and then who knows, something happened in training, and who knows, but if he can be consistent, what an addition that'll be for the run-in. Very happy about that. I will say there was a wee bit of complacency from some players. Kiwior had a few weird touches in the beginning, but definitely improved as the game went on and shorted up, tightened it up, and looked his usual self to look good as well. Yes, exactly. Who is Thomas Partey? We hardly even know. He hasn't been there at all this season. But like I say, if he can get that consistency, then I think he'll be, as they say, like a new signing going forward. Again, Jorginho, hardly have to mention him, had a quiet game, but did his job, won the second balls, such as they were, and was able to help us control the game. I love that the passing was sharp, was quick. Overall, from the team, there wasn't that complacency until we were up 5-0, which is to be expected. But yeah, I mean, it was a delectable footballing medley of clinical finishing and crisp passing, and you love to see it. And I'm absolutely excited. Another win on the board, and if we beat Brentford, which, I mean, flying high as we are, and they're struggling mightily, I'm obviously thinking 2-0, 3-0, nice, comfortable victory. If we bring the same energy, shouldn't be an issue. We should definitely be handling them. That'll make 8 wins on the bounce in the league, and we'll be at least 7 goals clear on goal difference. So if Man City and Liverpool draw, we can be on top of the table with +7. Well, +8, +9, depends on how much we beat Brentford by, but we definitely have to focus on that as well. It will not be as easy as it was today. Yeah, and on the other side, Sheffield are the literal worst team I have seen in the Premier League. Yeah, they're bad, and they didn't even show up today. It doesn't look great for the rest of the league. I mean, they're already down, so it could be. They go to Anfield in a couple of games, which is why I thought it was important for us to up the goal difference today. I'm just praying they can keep it under 5, keep it to 4, maybe even 3, and do us a favor on the goal difference column because they are terrible. That was a pathetic display from them, and they just need they need the season to be over with. They just because it's pathetic and it's an embarrassment to the league. Really, the way they're playing, not showing up for any games, folding like lawn chairs. Yeah, that was a despicable performance. And then for Dougal to try and injure Martinelli, I think that was one of the reasons Martinelli was not attacking his man as much in the first half, was because the first time he did, he got absolutely clobbered by the guy, and they checked it for a red card even. It was such a horrible challenge, and so maybe he was a little frightened of the guy because, it was already 3-0 and dude's out here trying to break ankles. So, look out for that. But, all in all, good day. Declan Rice did his thing. Big Willie Magalhaes, of course, did the thing. And Benny Blanco with an absolute screamer. Gotta love it. We got to see Trossard. Vieira come on, got some minutes in the right winger position. That was interesting. I don't know if that's going to be a regular thing, but that was definitely very interesting to see. I thought he did okay. I don't know if that's his best position, but good to see him get some minutes. Good to see we're all coming healthy at the proper time and on a roll. Absolutely killing it right now. And couldn't be happier with the result, with the performance. And we continue on in the league. That's 7 on the bounce. Hopefully we can continue the run and go into that City game off the back of 8, flying high, looking to go top, looking to win the league. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. And if you're as excited as I am, go ahead and smash the likes up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on our way to 200 subscribers. And because of the lateness today, because I was unable to do the match reaction right after the game, we will be live once again in about an hour with the full panel. Of course, Nez, Patrick, and Xavier, the Cup Chasers podcast. So don't miss that. Of course, in about an hour, we'll be right back here. So stay tuned. Again, thanks for being here, and you will see me next time.